Hey everyone, it's Ephemeral here again with another video. This time it's not going to be on a particular specific subject, it's more just going to be the way I think generally as I play. The reason I'm doing this is because I've had a few people subscribe, and thank you very much to those who subscribed. I had a comment that I should make a longer video, so I'm just going to give it a go and see what happens. Now this is where I joined the game. I joined late and you can see that we're losing. I think the game generally will put you on the losing team when you spawn as an attempt to sort of balance the teams up a bit. Now I saw that the E flag was being taken back by us, so I thought I'd go for D instead. As you can see, obviously I didn't drive very well there and I ended up going for a little swim. The idea was that I saw on the minimap some of my teammates were dead just around the corner there, so I have a suspicion there's an enemy around the back here. Trying to time that grenade explosion and my arrival on the scene to sort of maximise any confusion. But of course I'm the one who's confused right now. I can't see who it is who killed my teammate, so I'm running around trying to find this guy, who up until now remained hidden. Managed to luckily get that fella, and as I mash the keyboard with my stupid fingers and get the console key up and pull my paddles out, I get killed by a sniper up on the hill. So, and this is very good support by that sniper. He's letting his teammates spawn on him, run down and get the flag. He's providing spotting and backup with the gun. What he doesn't do very well though, and I know because I remember this, I was thinking, God, I wonder if he'll stay there. And he does, and he really shouldn't have. You should know, if it's not hardcore, people are going to see your kill cam, know where you are, they're going to come and get revenge. Especially when you know where the enemy is, like this. I can see that a teammate of mine there has taken his jeep, and I'm thinking at this moment, well, I'm probably going to miss out on getting the kill. But then I noticed that he does get taken out. So luckily, I get the kill. And I'm thinking, well, how did he get taken out? Well, maybe there's more than one person there now. I did see another person spawn behind the sniper, so I'm being very careful here, looking around. Just because I killed the one guy doesn't mean that the area is clear. In fact, it's actually the opposite. It means that the area is still hot. However, I can see that the flag is going down, which means that the area behind me is clear. That's why I'm sitting here looking out, because I know the area behind me is clear, my back is covered. So I've got to keep looking at. A lot of people sit and look into the flag area, which is just ridiculous. I took a shot at the chopper, I don't know why, just for fun. Go around here, and my mistake was reloading when I should have known that the flag wasn't moving. I didn't die there, which is just amazing. That guy should have mown me down. The reason why I had a chance of surviving is that as soon as I saw him, as soon as I knew that I couldn't fire, I ran straight past him. I made it so that he had to turn 180 degrees to get a beat on me. This is to make things as disorientating as possible for the enemy who has the advantage. And then I just kept up trying to disorientate him, and luckily enough managed to get the kill. Now here I'm baiting the sniper who I know is up on the hill. I don't know exactly where he is, but I know I can probably take one shot as long as he doesn't get me in the head. He reveals his position and the RPG finishes him off. It's difficult to shoot RPGs up the hill. I was quite surprised to get that shot, as you can easily go over their head. So along with that same philosophy of never expecting the area to be clear until you've really checked it out, because he was a very good spawning position for his team. Sadly, I don't have a jeep at the moment. I have no wheels, so I've got to run. And at this point of the game, I'm looking at the tickets and I'm thinking, oh, they're low, we've lost, there's nothing I can do now. So one last hurrah, run as fast as I can, get to C. I know that the enemy's going to be at the C. They've got A and B. They're going to be coming to the C. There's got to be people here, so I may as well run and see if I can get a kill before the time runs out. Sneak a quick peek, someone reveals themselves on the minimap, and the game ends before I can get him. So this is the start of the next game. I'm just going to show a couple of bits of chopper work here, just to make a couple of points. The first one's about guided missiles. Sorry, that's wrong, guided rockets. In fact, that's a good point. A lot of people get confused. Guided rockets is a completely different thing. They are semi-guided. And I got a hit marker from that distance, which is incredible. That's just how good they are. That's why I don't have air radar turned on. It takes up the same slot as guided rockets, and air radar is incredibly useful You'll see that in a few moments I actually die because I don't have air radar on. But I can't give up the guided rockets, they're fantastic. You can hit anti-aircraft tanks from further than they can hit you, which is just ridiculous. Did you see that flash go across the screen? That was a canister shot from a tank. Whilst it might be fun to try and snipe helicopters from across the map with your tank, and I'm sure there's people who can do it, the problem with doing that is it reveals your position. There he does it again. Now I know that there's going to be a tank over here. I think I've spotted him. I try and get him with the guided rockets. Too late I notice that I'm not getting the right guy, and also too late I notice I'm dead. No, I should have realised there was another chopper out there, but I didn't have the air radar like I said. The other mistake I made was relying on my other teammates in the air. I know I've got jets up in the air. I'm thinking, gosh, these guys should be able to support me and take out the other chopper. But no, that's a mistake that will get you killed. Never assume that your teammates are doing what you think they're doing, because quite often they're not. They're doing something else. At this point, I don't think I really had a clear plan. I could see that the tickets were fairly even, so I decided to have a bit more fun in the chopper, something I like to do when we're not losing terribly bad. I can tell that my teammate here, you can see him, the green name, is going to go down and take this flag. So I thought, well, why not give him a little bit of air support? There's nothing more powerful than a chopper when it comes to aiding your friends on the ground. And quite clearly, it's effective, as you can see right there. I just took out the enemy. A little bit of heat from, what's that, a tank on the hill? Not sure. Not doing a terribly good job of avoiding that threat either. Getting locked on, one of the best things you can do when you're getting locked on is go for a little bit of a time trial across the landscape. See how low you can go. Use the ground as your obstructions. On Wake, it's not as easy on a lot of other maps where there's lots of tall buildings, but it's possible. And then you can triangulate where the threat is by where the lock breaks. The problem with me doing this recording and flying, my frame rate just drops terribly, and I can't even fly straight. As you can see, I hit a tree, and I never hit trees, so I stopped recording. Back up in the air again, taking some long-range shots at, I think it was the AA. I didn't completely kill him, but I did hit him. I got some hit markers, and you can see I got an assist of, well, only 15, so that's not terribly much. Once again, looking at the minimap, what's the most important information there at the moment? Well, it's the ticket count, and well, the only information really, and the flags that are taken. I should not be up in the air at the moment. I should be down on the ground getting flags. I can tell you that we do end up winning this round. You won't see it in the video because I didn't record the whole thing, but we do actually win this, and it's because as soon as I get taken out of the chopper, I go back to some groundwork and go back to the nitty-gritty of taking flags, which is what wins games. I mean, people, if you're just staying in the air, quite often, even if you're being reasonably effective, you may be losing the game, losing the round, and I don't like losing rounds. So the anti-air gets me, and if that guy has a prestige to 32, that's insane. And I remember seeing that in the game, and I think, well, there's a challenge. So I'm like, okay, where can I get a Jeep? Let's change to support. Let's get some C4 and do a nice bit of jihad Jeep work. Unfortunately, at A, there's no Jeep, so I get the tank instead. So what you're going to see instead of a jihad Jeep moment is a little bit of tank work. So what are my thoughts when I'm on the tank? Well, let's see. I've got to get over there as quick as I can. Let's take some pot shots as I drive. I also like to go on the beach because I have not once found mines on the beach, although I do see them all the time on the main roads. Also, it's quicker. You get around quicker. I ignored that Jeep that went past me back to A. I did that on purpose. There's no way I could catch him, basically. So I'm going to let my teammates look after that guy and be more efficient with my time. As I go up here, yeah, there are mines on the ground there, and I do see them, so I back up. I was distracted by that other tank for a sec, but I managed to see them just at the end, which was very lucky. I'm pretty sure that the guys from that tank got out before I shot it all the way to its end. So I'm looking around trying to find them, using the proxy scanner, and I always use the proxy scanner, that and smoke, so that when I get locked onto like that, simple matter of pressing X. I did see that guy who was locking onto me disappear around the back there. So I know that there's enemy coming down the hill, and I know they're on foot, but I also can see that there's a tank coming up ahead. So I'm basically ignoring the infantry in a way. I know that he could lock onto me. At least he hasn't got RPGs, I know that much. I know that he was locking onto me before. I'm using the curve of the hill here to protect me against this guy, basically just timing my shots so that I can see him and shoot at the time when he's reloading. Basically, that's how you win. That's how you win a tank battle. It's all about timing. That's my opinion anyway. So he's reversed down the hill. I'm probably getting shot from behind. I can tell there's all this stuff going around. I have to follow him down the hill if I want to finish him off. You cannot aim very far down unless you follow them down in a tank. Something that you can really take advantage of if you're on foot. I know I'm almost dead, so I wait for him to take his last shot, so I've got the most amount of time to get out of the way on foot. I know he can't aim and hit me, so I run up, put some C4 on. Remarkably, I survive all of that. Managed to survive against 2 tanks and a few infantry. It's like I do really well there, and then just afterwards, this guy I'm shooting at here, I'm pretty sure he's the one who finishes me off. You know, all that careful, clever play, and then I make the mistake of reloading when I'm running forward into enemy position, which is a stupid mistake. Anyway, I think that'll do. I can't record too long, the rendering takes forever. I hope this has been entertaining. I don't know, we'll see. Thanks anyway for watching, thank you very much. This is Ephemeral, signing out.